Okay, so we're gonna basically just step back so you guys can see. We're gonna do a couple practice problems, take a quizzes, do a couple practice problems together, take a quizzes. We only have 2 today. We're gonna talk about dividing fractions and what's the other one? Unit rates. We did 3 yesterday. So let's do some dividing fractions first. I'm gonna put 2 problems on the board, give you guys a few minutes to work on them. And then we'll review them. We'll do 2 more, so we'll do 4 total for dividing fractions, and then you guys will take the quizzes. Sound good? Good? Everybody good? Those of you here working on your desk, those of you at home, piece of paper, something like that. So our first one, I think they can see it. Can they see this guy? No. Can't see the one? What about now? Yeah. Better? Okay. Let's do 6/7 divided by 2/3. Okay, so there's number 1. Number 2, let's do 5 divided by 4/5. That sounds good. Not important right now, so get to work.
What? I was looking through the quizzes thing.
But that's not what you're supposed to be doing.
I know, I was gonna do that this one after.
Okay, get to work.
Okay.
Tiny practice problems, please. Finish one second. Keep saying what? Keep saying what? Keep that the same. Change that multiplication. Flip that around.
We're gonna put the denominator stay the same, denominator or denominator. And still.
And you flip this one upside down. And then you multiply straight across.
The numerator or the denominator.
And then you simplify to 10.
Oh,
Just keep doing shorter fractions.
what if the numerator or the denominator stay the same?
You keep change what is here.
I don't see how many thirties on
Wait, on the subtract, I mean dividing on a division problem when you have to divide, do you only go down once, or do you keep going until you go all the way down to where it makes it even?
If you can, go until it's even, but if not, the remainder becomes the numerator, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Try it both ways and see if the answer makes sense.
Okay.
So that would be, right now it's an improper fraction, so technically it would be half correct, right? So we're going to change it to a mixed number, you take 18 and divide it by 40. So it becomes 1 and something. So if you don't know how to do that, watch me do it. Try it. You can put the down, or you can put it in. We'll drop to the division. So let's change it to multiplication and then multiplication. So the 3 is going to be on top. So write it in the 3, it says 3. And then 2 is on the right. So then your division is changed to what? Multiplication.
But then I get a bigger answer than that should be.
Then we'll go over it. Because I'm not sure where you're at.
Okay.
So you're on the track. So So the one is your whole number. This 4 goes on top of your numerator. And then the more simplify you can do, because what number would go into 4? Yep.
Is that 18 over?
I don't know the edge. Do about 1 more minute. Honestly, I don't know the
It's I kind of forgot how to do this, so it might be me that I didn't do it right.
You do the same thing, right? Or you just do it like that?
Basically do the same thing. But since 5 is a whole number, we have actually put it like that. So it's 3 things.
The what?
So you put the whole number, so if you put it over 1, it's the same thing saying 5.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go ahead and go over these. We have fractions here. This is just basic dividing fractions. What's the thing that we do? What are the letters?
KCF.
KCF, keep, change, flip. So we keep 6/7. Change division and it becomes what? Multiplication. And we flip 2/3 upside down. Good. So 6/7 stays the same. Division is multiplication. 2/3 flips to 3/2. Keep, change, flip. Then we can multiply straight across. What's 6 times 3? 18. 4 times 7. Nope, that's not what I meant. 7 times 2? 14. But we're not completely done. We still need to change the improper fraction. What do I do?
Divide.
Divide. Take the 18 on top. Divide it by 14. How many times does 14 go into 18?
1.
1 time. Subtract and you get 4. So this changes to your improper fraction, right? Or your
Oh, I just kept going.
Now change it at this point. So,
Okay. So you only divide it once?
yeah, only divide it once and then make your mixed number. So we have 1 and 4 over 14. We're not totally done because we can simplify 4 over 14. What number goes into both?
2.
Good. So our 1 stays the same. 4 divided by 2 is 2. And 14 divided by 2 is 7. So you get 1 and 2/7. Okay? I think this is one of the hardest standards for you guys to kind of grasp. So don't worry if it's not clicking. Kind of got it? Our next one, we have 5 divided by 4/5. Very similar. We just need to make this 5 an improper number. How do I change that to an improper fraction? All right. Put it over 1. This is the same thing as saying 5. All you got to do is put it over 1. And then we can do KCF. Keep, change, flip. Keep 5 over 1 the same. What does the division change to? Multiplication. And what does 4/5 flip to? 5 over 4. And then we can multiply. What's 5 times 5? 25. And what's 1 times 4? 4. But still not done. Gotta divide because this is an improper fraction, so we need to divide. 25 divided by 4. How many times does 4 go into 25? 6 times. 6. We subtract 24 and get 1. So 6 would be our whole number here. Our remainder becomes our numerator, and 4 becomes our denominator. 6 and 1/4 is your answer. Yep.
I got 2 right because I remembered to simplify, but I got 1 wrong because I forgot to simplify.
Okay, make sure you simplify. That's going to be the main thing too. Simplifying these fractions is one thing that we got to remember to do. Let's do Let's just do one more problem.
Are we doing a test?
We'll do quizzes after this one.
Or,
Just a quizzes. No, no assignment. We're just reviewing, and then you guys are gonna take your benchmark on Thursday.
wait,
Which
have
is
we
like-
done this before?
This?
I think so. It feels familiar.
All right, so our next one, let's do two mixed numbers. So you're gonna have to change both of these. Let's do 2 3/5 divided by 1 1/3. Okay, just do that one, and then we'll take our quizzes. Okay, as a little hint, remember that you have to change these to improper fractions before you can divide. So keep that in mind. Improper first, then divide. Take a minute to try those ones. Not yet. So this one. You have not yet. So you have your mixed number, right? You take your whole number, multiply it by the bottom number, add the top. You do 2 times 5, which is plus 3. So this number becomes 13 over 5. So you have to change it to a mixed number first.
Oh, okay.
And then do the same thing for that one, and then you can just keep changing it to them. Hold on. Let's do about 1 more minute-ish. Oh, let me get out of the way, sorry. Okay, let's go ahead and go over these. So our first step here, we can't divide right off the bat because we need to change them to improper fractions first. Remember to do that, you have to take your whole number, multiply it by the denominator, and then add the numerator. So what's 2 times 5? Plus 3? Good, so you get 13, and then your denominator stays the same. Divided by, what's this new one?
Multiplication.
Well, we'll change it after. What's 1 times 3 plus 1? 4 over 3. So now that we have 2 improper fractions, we can do KCF. We can keep change flip. So we keep 13 over 5 the same. Division changes to multiplication, and 4/3 switches good to 3/4. Then we multiply. 13 times 3. 39. And 5 times 4. 20. So I'm done?
No.
No. What do I still need to do? Gotta simplify still. Take your top number, divide it by the bottom because it's improper. 39 divided by 20. How many times does it go in? 1 time. Subtract. Get 19. So we have 1 as our whole number. 19 is our new numerator. And the number we divided by 20 is our denominator. And that's our answer. You can't simplify 19/20. So 1 and 19/20. How'd you guys do online? You guys do good too? Ish.
Yeah, I guess.
Hmm.
So that's 2 and 3/5.
I don't know how.
I don't know.
Okay. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna present my screen and have you guys do a practice quizzes. I'd like all of you guys to be on it, please, so that you're practicing. Use your first name when you get logged in, please. This one's 15 questions. I'm probably only gonna give you about 10 to 15 minutes to take the quizzes, though. So there's the game code. Go ahead and get logged in. Oh, quick. How many people are there?
Well, I'm gonna see. I don't see. Oh, no, please.
Okay, a couple more people. I don't know how many people are in the meet. We have 10.
That's it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. 10 plus 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Not me. Don't count me. Because there's 7 of you guys here. 10 online, so 17 total. So hopefully those last 3 get in. We're going to take about 30 more seconds to see. Quickly, yeah. Don't want to miss the quizzes. Okay, while we wait, this quizzes is all dividing fractions. There's some word problems in here, so read those carefully. There might be some mixed numbers, so make sure they get changed to improper. Take your time. This isn't for a grade, it's just some practice. You'll probably won't finish before I stop you, which is fine. Just do your best, take your time, and get them right. Are we all ready? You guys all in? I think we're missing a couple people, but can't really change that. All right, here we go. That's not a good sound. There we go. Is over half. We're gonna do about 3 more minutes. Whether or not you finish, it's okay. Just keep practicing. All right, about 1 more minute. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. You guys got 52% accuracy. There it goes. So our winners, we have Madi got third, Elijah got second, and Lauren got first. Good job. Good.
No, which Elijah?
Oh, that Elijah. The other one's not here that I can tell. So yeah, you guys got about 50% of those correct, so about half. This is probably one of the harder standards that we work on though. Dividing fractions is difficult. So a half is pretty good, but keep in mind that it's going to be on the benchmark on Thursday. So if you need to practice it, do some practice. Play some practice quizzes is on your own. Might as well. Yep.
You know how it's time?
hmm
I just gave me stress, so I got someone alone.
I just say don't pay attention to the timer, because if you get the question wrong, you're going to get no points at all. But if you get it right, even if your time runs out, it'll still give you points. So I just don't pay attention to the timer. It seems to help the most.
You should play the next one with us.
Okay, I can do that. Yep.
If we get it right and we get it faster than the person that got it right,
It gives you more points.
okay.
Okay, so the next one we're going to talk about is unit rates. So finding the price per one thing. Remember, unit rates is basically just dividing how much one thing costs.
Please consider unit, for the quizzes, what would it put on the, if you accidentally missed the question because you're trying to solve it?
What?
Okay, what would it put on like the thing, you know how it's like. Doing another one? Green if you get it right and it's red if you get it wrong. What would it put if the timer runs out?
If you still get it right, you're going to get some points.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll do the quizzes, yeah, after we do this. So let's say you're going to go buy 5 cell phones because you're rich. So 5 cell phones, let's say that they cost $2,350 altogether. All 5 of them altogether cost $2,350. You need to figure out how much one cell phone costs. How do you do that? Divide. You're going to divide 2,350 divided by 5, and that will give you the price. So there's that one, and then I want you to do number 2 on your own. Let's say you buy 8 apples for $6.48. Okay, so work on these 2 problems. Well, 3 or 4 minutes. And if someone is talking on the meet, it's really choppy. I don't know what you're saying. If not, there you go. Okay, be working on these 2 problems. Really off.
I know.
But
Which is how much a phone costs?
this is probably not accurate. I just made up a number. I mean, if that's the answer, then it's really not accurate. Phones are way more expensive than that.
But people can still buy from on 2, on 5 phones.
So if you bought 5 phones, would that be $2,000?
Really? Phones are only $4 only. What phone? Huh? Yeah, really? Phones are $4? No. I think phones are much cheaper than the Apple.
I think my comma might have tripped a few of you guys up. This is a comma, not a decimal. That might be where it tripped some of you guys up.
I know that's a comma.
Never mind. I think so. So most people got. We'll do about 2 more minutes and then we'll go over them and we'll do quizzes.
All right. Oh, no.
Okay, we're gonna go over these so that we have time to do the other quizzes. Have you guys practice? So we already kind of set this one up. We're buying 5 phones, for a total of $2,350. That's a lot of money to spend on phones, but we need to figure out how much one phone costs. So we need to divide 2,350 divided by 5. Does 5 go into 2?
No.
Nope. Does it go into 23?
Yes.
How many times?
4.
4 times. Subtract, you get 3. Drop down to 5. Does 5 go into 35?
Yes.
Yes, 7 times.
7 times. Subtract, get a 0. But we're not done. If you got 47, you just didn't finish the problem. You still gotta drop down your last 0. How many times does 5 go into 0? 0 times.
0
So you
times.
gotta remember that 0 up there as well. Okay, so our answer is $470 per cell phone.
That one was easy.
That one was pretty easy. And that's actually not a very expensive cell phone. So this is not accurate. Usually cell phones are like $800. So
Really?
they're a lot of money. Yeah, so stop breaking it. You told me that you broke like 3 phones.
No, that was my sister.
Still. Anyway, let's do the next one. We're dividing here as well.
I never told you I broke 3 phones.
Oh, you did. Maybe I misheard you. It's fine. Move on. $6.48. You're spending that much for 8 apples. We need to divide $6.48 divided by 8. Now there's a decimal on the inside, right? But there's not one on the outside. So there's nothing to move here. So what do I do with this decimal here? Bring it straight up. Good. Does 8 go into 6?
Yes. No.
Not 6, but it does go into 64 8 times. Good. Subtract.
I already did that one.
Good. Subtracting is 0. Drop down your 8. Does 8 go into 8? 1 time. Subtracting, you get 0. So how much did 1 apple cost?
81 cents.
81 cents. That's actually more accurate. Did a decent job at that one. I just make these up on the fly, so. All right. So there's our 2 practice problems. Let's do 1 more quizzes and then we'll be done for the day. So I'm going to get it pulled up.
And you're gonna play?
No, I'm not going to play because I would just beat all of you guys.
Oh yeah, we didn't have lunch yet.
No, we have not.
But you said you would play.
I'll play, maybe tomorrow I'll play a fun one at the end with you guys. But I don't like to do the math ones with you because then I just win. Because I'm good at math. All right. Oh, I need to share my screen. Hold up. Oh, my computer's also going to die, so I need to move over to my charger. Okay, so there's the game code. You guys go ahead and get in the game. Everybody needs to play, please. And I'm going to come over here. Yeah. Can you what? Yeah, but put it in a safe place. Don't lose it. I gotta do a step over. Alrighty, a couple more people get in the game, por favor. Sorry. Yeah, but then it wastes time. We are you good lunch soon. Okay, so about 1 more minute and then we're gonna get going on this one. This one is all about unit rates. So finding the price for one thing, how much one thing weighs, how tall one thing is, stuff like that. You're finding the price for one unit of whatever the units are. So it's a lot of division on this one. Okay? Who are we missing? There's Phil. Everybody in here logged in?
Yeah.
I think?
Is there a benchmark for reading?
No benchmark for reading this week. We're going to do it after we get back from fall break. Yeah, we still have to do it. So you know the whole unit 1 that we've been doing about childhood for ELA?
Yeah.
We're going to finish that whole unit first, then we'll take a test on it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, but here we go. All unit rates. 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah.